my name is Naomi Pineda, and today I will be discussing on how higher education instructors can build trusting relationships with students both online and traditional settings. So let's first address why it is important to have a trusting relationship with students. So building a trusting relationship with students makes them feel more comfortable asking you questions and being more engaged in the classroom. That way they become more interested in what you have to say. Imagine if a professor, every time you ask a question, makes you feel not really good about yourself. That really makes you think twice if you really want to ask a question again, which really does not really help in your learning process. Now let's move on what are some practices that instructors can follow to build this relationship with students. One of them would be to share your personal experiences, share personal stories. I know for a fact that whenever professors would tell me, hey, I know this is hard, I also struggled learning this, that really made me push myself, and I was thinking to myself, if they were able to do this, I can do it as well. So that makes you more relatable as an instructor, and that definitely helps students build a relationship with you. On the other hand, nobody wants to be in a boring classroom. So one way to make students feel more laid back, being more aware of what you're teaching them, would be to make them laugh. I know for a fact I really appreciated professors who would make me laugh and would make them more approachable as well. On the other hand, we can also have one-on-one conversations with them to ask them about their personal lives and where they're coming from, something not related to school, so we can learn more about the diversity of the class. And one way that we can discuss what the students' needs are would be by, as I said before, having discussions. This could be either by posting an online discussion, asking them questions about themselves, and then after that, replying to them and asking them follow-up questions, so that way the students see that you're actually interested in them. Another way would be to ask students for feedback. That way you know what the students need. Some students might ask you for more videos or more activities depending on whatever their needs are. Now let's move on to how to address a student having a different point of view than your own. So one of the ways that I would approach this would be by listening to what they have to say. Try to be genuine about learning their point of view and where they're coming from. That way the students do not feel judged and feel more open to discuss their true feelings with you. So overall, I would embrace the differences and encourage students to challenge their own ideas by looking into their own personal biases. So now let's conclude this discussion by describing how we can apply the Christian worldview by supporting culture and diversity in the classroom. One way that I would do this would be by making a safe environment. And if I see some comments about people not being respectful, I would stop that right away. I would try to make students feel like their opinion matters and their beliefs and whatever they have to bring to the table matters, and that they're being heard and respected. That's really important to create a safe environment for students. And this concludes my presentation. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day.